Yo, what's going on, guys? Listen, just wanted to catch up real quick, go over something that I was thinking about recently. I'm going through some blog information, checking out some stuff on the internet, and I start thinking E-Ray. And I'm looking at these spy shots, and I'm like, E-Ray. Saying, when is this E-Ray supposed to be coming out? Well, apparently it's supposed to be coming out in the very near future, right? So we know they're trying to introduce the Z06, right? But the E-Ray is right on its heels. What we also know is that there's no more Grand Sport, okay? The E-Ray is basically replacing the Grand Sport. We also know that when the Stingray came out, the C7 Stingray, we all know how hot that car is. But when they came out with the Grand Sport, we were like, wow, that looks just like a Z06. I can get the same styling at lesser cost, even though I'm getting a smaller engine. But I'm not gonna track my car, so it really doesn't matter. I like the way that one looks. Well, the same is gonna apply with the E-Ray. The E-Ray's body styling is gonna look like the Z06. Now, I love the way the Z06 looks. Now, if you gave me a choice, I'll take the Z06 body styling with Stingray prices, okay? So the question I have here is what I've been thinking about. What would you do? Because a lot of folks have been on this list for 6 months, a year and a half, 2 years. Let's just say you're on a 2023 list right now. You've been pushed from a 2022 to a 2023. If you're at a small dealership, you may get pushed out even further, right? So let's just say, as of right now, you're on a 2023 list and you are targeted to get your car, I don't know, let's say 12, 14 months from now. What if the E-Ray comes out sometime in between that time frame? Would you switch from the Stingray to the E-Ray at that point? Think about it. Now, the price is going to be a little bit more expensive than a Stingray, but you're getting Z06 styling. So it's something to think about. Here's another thing to think about. If they launch that E-Ray the same way they launched the Z06, it might create a similar frenzy. So if you're on a 2023 Stingray list right now and you're out 12, 14 months, I can tell you right now, if you even thought about potentially wanting an E-Ray, you might want to reach out to your dealer and find out what their anticipation dates look like. And they're probably not going to know. They're going to tell you, well, we're not sure. But they can give you an estimation. But what are you guys thinking? They still may not tell, we don't know. But you might want to put a deposit down on that and tell them, you know what? Do you have any people waiting on a list for E-Ray? And is it possible for me to get on a list with you guys for an E-Ray? Might want to do that if you're considering it. Because again, if they launch that E-Ray and it creates the same frenzy as the Z06, those lists are going to take off. So just something to think about from your man Griff. If you're on one of those lists, think you might want that car and you're pushed out, you might want to start thinking about that E-Ray.